Hello, 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 and welcome to another edition of Build Your Salon Business Talk. It is Tuesday night, and y'all know how we do. We have a special guest on tonight, and we are ready to educate, inspire, give you some tips, tricks, and tools that you can use in order to build your business successfully. Take it to the next level. Wherever it is that you want to go, this is your time to get there. Build Your Salon Business Talk is all about a platform to bring in educators so that we can enlighten each other, so that we can grow as an industry. Because we out here learning from each other anyway, why not grow together? I am your host, ElishaMonique, and I absolutely love doing this because it's bringing the industry together and it's shedding the light on other educators that may be out there in your area doing something great, giving classes, giving seminars, helping you to grow as an industry. Remember, we are not here to compete with each other. We are here to just get to the next level, whatever your next level is. And that's what this platform is all about. So take a few moments, hit that share button because you know we have followers. I don't know how many educators that's follow me. I want to say right now it's about 300, and so. If you send me a new friend request, I guarantee you'll say we have about 100 and some odd mutual friends together because that's how many of us is going to take in order to collectively change the industry, continue to inspire each other to get to the next level. So go ahead on and hit that share button. As we go on tonight and give you information, I want you to comment, ask questions. There's no such thing as a dumb question, but there is a such thing as you not getting an answer to the questions that you have. So without further ado, our guest is waiting, right? It's Tyra Berry, 11 years experience. But before we jump on in, let me tell you who I am. Like, who is it? Who is this lady? Who is she? She's here talking about she's a host. But however, I am ElishaMonique. I'm a salon stylist coach, product development consultant, and salon business builder expert, partnering with salons and salon suite owners to help you reestablish your back end structure so that you can build a team, so that you can build a clientele. You can increase those retail sales. You can become a profitable business, develop your own hair product line, and scale to a 6 or 7 figure beauty business. Now, when we work together, first and foremost, I have to understand where you are. What are your goals? What's your vision? What's your mission, right? Once I understand that, I'm going to give you strategies that you can implement right now in order to take your business to the next level, right? Stuff that you can use right now. I'm not going to share with you or give you strategies that you cannot absolutely use. It's a waste of your time and a waste of my time. So that's how I like to operate. And I 100%, I keep it real with you. I will tell you what you can and cannot do. And I do all of this stuff because I've been in your shoes. I know what it's like to run a struggling business. I know what it's like to be at the top. I know what it's like to try and get there. And you just need this little push in order to get there. I am your push. And I do this by one on one coaching. I do this through challenge programs that I have, through digital products. And I do this through my Salon Business Blueprint Club. This is a membership club for salon professionals to join. However, we're going to talk about that a little bit later because my guest is waiting. I know y'all tired of hearing about me. We need to get my guest on here so she could give us some strategies. Who could not use a few more strategies in your pocket? I know you can. So without further ado, let me stop talking and let me bring on our special guest, Tyra Berry, who has 11 years experience. She is a salon owner, she is an educator, and she is a beauty professional just like you and myself. So without further ado, let's go ahead on and bring her on. Hey girl, how you doing? Hello,
Woo!
hello. She is.
How is everybody tonight?
Yes, we are
Thank you for
wonderful.
having me.
Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Go ahead on and let the people know who you are and what you do.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for that introduction, Alicia. My name is Tyra Berry, and I am a salon owner, educator, and I am also a member of Team Color Culture, where we help to educate other stylists like myself to learn how to do color, but color in a scientific way, not the color that we learn in school. So we take you and teach you color outside of the box. And that is some of the things that I do. So I'm a salon owner, educator, and a beauty professional, and I work behind the chair every day, all day, just like everyone else.
I love that. Yes, we're going to talk a little bit later on about this color culture. Now, I know you guys heard her say that, so we got to find out later on what it's about. We don't know. We don't know unless we ask, and we're going to ask. So, but let's just jump in with a couple of questions. You guys have already shared this out, and as always, you guys need your pen. You got to get your paper together because she's gonna be sharing a little bit later on about what color culture is, and we're gonna have to take notes on what it is. We don't know. But however, we want to start with a couple questions. Now, if you guys do have a couple questions, remember, as always, ask your question. But we're going to start first with Tyra. Now, you said you're a salon owner. That's not easy. We know that. That's not easy. And that's not for everybody also. But you've also, more importantly, you've been in the industry for 11 years, right? You've been in the industry for 11 years. You're an educator. Yes. But what we really want to know is through this journey as a hairstylist and becoming a salon owner, what is a big lesson, right? That you like, you know what? Let me reach back and let me give somebody this one little nugget because they coming up fast behind me and I need to inform them. So I got to tell, girl, listen, what is this one lesson that you going to give us that you, girl, listen, what we need to know?
So let me go ahead and spill the tea. Coming out of beauty school, you think you can go into a salon and be a booth renter, or you can just come straight out of school and own your own salon. Do not believe the hype, because the school helps you and prepares you to take the test, but you need to understand business and also understanding how to build a proper clientele, learning how to understand, search your client avatar, making sure the clients that are sitting in your chair is really who you want sitting in your chair. And then those slow weeks, you need to make sure you know how to build up for those slow weeks. So we know we got COVID-19 going on right now.
Right.
And we know the beauty industry is in an uproar because we're not sure whether we can either work or not work. However, if you weren't prepared for this time, being a salon owner, you would be sitting at home looking stupid, basically.
Right.
So those are the things. That's one thing I would say is you not have it all together when you get out of school. So it's best to go work in somebody's corporate salon, learn the business, learn customer service, so that when you are ready to branch out on your own, you're able to sustain in an economic crisis.
Yes, yes, I love that. Yes, so
that's my.
Don't go in. I can't even get the words out. Don't be in the salon suite fresh out of beauty school. You need to know a little bit more now.
No.
Right, because being around other people, right? Even if you just sit there and act like a sponge sometimes, because it's always good to be a sponge. Wouldn't you agree? Like, you just need to absorb some stuff sometimes. And
you do need to absorb some stuff. And yeah.
And being around,
you learn the good habits and the bad habits of what you're gonna do when you leave the salon and what you're not gonna do.
Right, right. So I 100% agree. Thank you for that information. Yes. So go and sit around other stylists, be a part of a full working salon, an open salon. That's the word I was looking for. Be in an open salon atmosphere as opposed to a salon suite. Yes, that was great advice. So if you guys have any questions, as always, please comment your questions below. If you're in a suite, right? Let's do this, right? Because I want to see something. If you are working in a suite right now and you came out of beauty school and you're in a suite and you're successful, raise your hand. Let us know. See, there we go. If you have done this and you like, listen, I worked this out, let us know, because it may work for some, but it may not work for others. Now, we don't, recommend you do this. But however, if you are successful, shine a light on yourself right now. Raise your hand and be like, you know what? That's me. I agree. I came out of beauty school and I did it.
Congratulations.
Yes. Because ain't no way. I know me. And back 18 years ago, is no way I could have worked in a salon. It just wasn't happening. Times was different. Times was definitely different. So what about you, Tyra? Would it have worked with you then?
When I came out of school, no way. No, it would not have worked. So I'll tell you a little backstory. I started at a corporate salon and I worked at that salon for like a year and a half. And then I went to do booth renting.
Okay.
And no, I went to a storefront first, and I was a manager of the storefront salon, and that was successful. But the only thing is the owner sold the salon, so I kind of had to make up my mind whether I was going back into corporate or I was going to try booth renting.
Okay.
So I did start a booth renting thing, and one of the things I will say is location matters. When you don't have large clientele, and if you're moving from one side of town to the other side of town, you got to make sure your clients want to actually commute. Now, I do know that if your client really, really loves you, she will drive to the other side of town.
Yes.
But being as new as I was in the industry, I was 3 years in and booth renting, it didn't quite work out as well as I wanted it to. So I decided to go back into corporate.
That's wonderful. And that's great advice. I love the fact that you mentioned that being in a location matters, because some clients are not willing to drive. Some clients don't want to drive no further than 10 minutes from their house to get their hair done. More or less, if you move 30 minutes extra away now. So location does matter, in the fact that whether your clients are willing to travel to your location. Also, location matters in the aspect of where you're going to position yourself in order to build. So the area that you position yourself in to build also matters, especially when you're coming out of beauty school, because don't nobody know you. We're going to put it plain. Don't nobody know that you were sitting over there in that little salon in the corner. They didn't even know the salon was in that lot,
Exactly.
Like things like that. So your location does matter. I'm glad you brought that up, because some of us don't think that, location is a big deal, but it is. So we're going to talk a little bit about, so now we have the fact that location matters, and when you're coming out of a school, not to go into a salon suite, to go in a more open atmosphere salon, whether it be into a corporate salon or another commission-based salon, just get somewhere where you can learn and you can absorb the world, I should say, the beauty world, from a broader perspective that'll help you grow later on in your career. But here's another thing, right? So we share tips here on how to get everyone to their next level, and I already got some pocket tips that I'm gonna take down as soon as we get to the color culture. Now, you guys more than likely are taking notes as well. Comment if you have any comments, because we're gonna get to what color culture is later as well. However, what is 3 major tips? Now, as we give out these tips, I need somebody to come on. Tip number 1, 2, and 3. I need y'all to drop these tips down in the comments also. But what is 3 tips, right? We struggling. We don't know nothing. We don't know what you know. We haven't been where you have been, right? What is 3 quick tips that you could share with other professionals that are trying to get to a next level? Whatever that level is. Like, what is it that I need to know that's going to help me?
So the first thing is you got to be social. And me doing this live is completely out of my box. I don't like doing lives. I don't like showing my face, but a lot of my friends and followers are like, oh my gosh, you did so good. But in order for people to know, like, and trust you, they have to see you, and they have to see your authenticity. They have to see your business. And that's when people kind of buy into you and your brand.
Right.
So that's the first tip, is be social and be live. Get on social media. This is a free advertisement. Get yourself out there. Get yourself known, so that people can know who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
Right.
The second tip, the second tip I would have to say is, it's so many. I guess know, like, and trust factor. Be social, and
come on, here we go. You got a well, we'll take 5, 6, 7, whatever you got. We gonna.
Everybody needs a coach. So I know I have some people around me that says, oh, I don't need nobody to coach me. I don't need help. But if you're wanting to go to the next level, you cannot go by yourself. You need a team. You need somebody to help you. So I have had several coaches to help me get to the next level, and actually investing in myself, I see the value in who I am now just because I had invested in myself and those coaches. So getting a business coach is the second thing. The third thing is if you do want to go to the next level, make sure you have a proper business plan.
Mm-hmm.
Creating that business plan, and of course, it's going to have tweaks every now and then, but actually taking that time and writing it down. Do you know where you want to be? Do you know what your budget is going to look like? What is that profit and loss statement going to look like for the next 3 years?
Mm-hmm.
How many people are you going to have in that area that you're going to be in? How are you going to market it to these people? Have a marketing plan, a strategy in place, and all those things go into your business plan. Now, granted, I didn't have a business plan when I went out the first time,
Mm-hmm.
but when I went out the second time, I was ready because I was prepared and I planned for it. So don't go out there willy nilly, but have a business plan in place. So business plan, be social, and have a mentor.
Yes, I love that. I hope you guys took notes on that. Be social. Let's talk about be social a little bit because I like the fact that you mentioned, you know what, I don't like to be in front of the camera. But even if you're building a clientele, people want to see you. Because we all, I'm put
Yeah,
out there, we all don't look like our photos. People show up and they be like, who's she? That's
right.
not the girl I seen in the picture. We have clients as
Okay.
our what do you call them things? Profile shots. I couldn't think of it. We have our clients' photos as our profile shots or as our banners and things like that. We have our salons and stuff like that. And no one actually sees our face until they walk in and ask, hey, I'm looking for such and such. And that's when they finally can put the two and
Right.
two together. So be social is good because, like you said, building that know, like, and trust. People want to see you. They want to see who are they supposed to like and why. Why am I supposed to like her? I don't even know what
Yep.
she looked like. So I
Right.
love the fact that you mentioned it. And how you not being social and you an educator? Come on now, we gotta see you.
I'm in the classroom, not on the video.
I
I'm a
know.
classroom
Okay.
girl.
Well, we see you now. We know what you look like. So when we in the classroom, it won't be any shock on who the educator is. Everybody looking at her. Everybody hit the thumbs up because you're looking at her right now. We know who she is. Come
Yes.
on, give it a thumbs up and like,
Yes.
yes, I see her. I see her. So next time you take a class, you know who Tyler Berry looks like. You can put the two together, guys. Thank you guys for giving us those hearts. Thank you guys for giving us those thumbs up. And as always, please go ahead on and comment, ask your questions that you have. State anything that you have. We see her now. We know who she is. When we take a class, we are going to be like, you know what? That clicked together. So number 2 was everybody needs a coach. We just reiterating the 3 things that we have. Everybody needs a coach, a mentor, somebody to look up to. I don't even care whether you like, you know what? That's my coach secretly over there. She don't know it, but that's my coach. She be what? That's my mentor in my head. I haven't, physically got in contact with her yet, but that's my mentor in my head, and she been mentoring me for some while. So that was number 2. Everybody needs a coach, mentor, or somebody to look up to. And number 3 was a business plan. Everybody needs a business plan. And I love the fact that you mentioned that the business plan will change. But you have to have a plan in order to change it. So if you don't initially have some type of plan to begin with, where are you going? Like, honestly, like,
What are you doing?
what are
Right.
you doing? You're playing business. And when it finally catches up to you at
Right.
the couple $100,000 later, you're gonna wish you had a plan and you followed things specifically then. So I
Yes.
absolutely love that. So you
Yes.
guys are tuning in. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. As always, go ahead on and share this out. Hit that share button because we just gave away 3 wonderful tips. We talked earlier about how to get over the humps, how to get over the jerk, how to get over the hurdle and things like that. But right now, we want to talk about a little bit about what is color culture. Like, share with us what is that and how can we be a part of it, because we're gonna want to join once we figure out what it is.
Yes. Head over right now to Color Culture on Facebook and like the page. Also, head over to Texture versus Race and like the page. And it is a group. Well, it's not a group. It is actually a training organization that is spearheaded by one of my business mentors. I love her, love her, love her so much. Miss Kia Artistically Neil. Go ahead and like her page. You might not be able to add her to follow her. She was given this vision to take on the masses of training color to individuals who are, I would say, not color proficient, because it's more than just putting a brown 7N on the hair or a 7G on the hair. You want to be able to know why you use it and how to actually formulate your color, understanding what's in the tube, what's in the box, being able to talk to manufacturers about what kind of color they've used. Like, is it ammonia based or is it MEA based? And that way you can actually control the pricing of your product. So she teaches you how to, I think it was the chemical or chemistry brain, instead of just getting a 7N or a 1B off the shelf.
Right.
Making your color bar more colorful than the regular colors that we tend to pull. So she teaches you all of that, and she trains all of us to go out and train other educators or other stylists on coloring textured hair, any kind of hair, wavy, curly, coily, kinky. It doesn't matter. We can color.
That is awesome. I love that. I'm gonna reiterate something. You just mentioned something real quick. I don't even know whether you meant to say it, but I caught it. You mentioned making your color bar more colorful. I like that.
Yes.
We don't have those. What is the basic? Okay, now I'm gonna go back a little bit. This is gonna be a little flashback. I remember going to get, what is it called? The little brown bottle, the Clairol semi-permanent. You know, they changed the bottle. Now it's like little run. Remember those? Used to go and get the medium brown, the dark brown. You always had the black, and used to get that mahogany, the cherry. Like, those are the only colors we knew. You shook it up, make sure it was mixed up really well, and you squished it on the head, and you popped them under the dryer for 25 minutes, and boom. Whatever happened. But of course, we know what color the gray. And sometimes the gray sparkled, and we couldn't figure out why the gray was sparkling. Why the gray was sparkling another color. And we charged them about $15, $20, and we sent them out the door. Like, that used to be the extent of our color knowledge. You remember that? Yeah.
And then after it washed out a few times, it was green.
It sure was.
The gray was green.
And we do it again. Oh, it's green. Oh, it just washed off. This time we're going to schedule you again, and I'll put you in dryer for a little bit longer. That's how we fixed it.
Yep.
And somebody else mentioned, she mentioned, I used to use the blue back. I remember that. Girl, blue back. I used to call it blurple. We used to give you want blurple? I had a terminology for that blue black. It was blurple. Every client that came in had blurple hair. They sure did. We had a terminology going on for that. $25 for some blurple. Sure was. We upped the price on that. Just because we made it into something. But yes, I love the fact. So making your color bar more colorful. That is excellent, because nowadays color is actually where you can make a lot of your money at. But if you don't understand it, then you're missing a couple, puzzle. You're going to still be on that blurple. I need you guys to get off the blurple. So I love the fact that you mentioned, come on off of, to join Texture versus Race, so that you can start understanding how to color hair better. It's not that we don't know. We just don't understand, a little bit better about it. So are there classes? Well, there's not really. What is the website? Because I know right now we're going through some trying times, so I don't even want to ask about classes. But what is a website we can visit, and we could just keep, we can keep in touch? We mentioned the Facebook page is Color Culture, and we can find the Facebook group called Texture versus Race. Is there a website we can visit maybe?
Yes, colorculture.com, and I'm actually typing it into the box right now.
Okay, perfect.
And also textureversusrace.com.
Okay, wonderful. So we can head over to these two websites. Yes.
We will be at America's premiere in August. Okay. I do know that. That's the one show I do know yet.
Okay, as of right now, yeah. We just gonna go to the website
As of right.
Because if things change, we know we
Yep.
could stay up to date through the website, through the Facebook. We're definitely through Facebook. I think Facebook is
Yep.
the new. That's the new news here lately. I don't. We're gonna touch on that a little bit later. But if you,
It is.
it is. If you guys stay in contact through the Facebook group, I'm pretty sure that they post announcements in the groups about when classes is coming on, whether it's going to be virtual classes, if we have to move to that platform, live hands-on. There's nothing like a live hands-on, physically seeing
Right.
those type trains. I don't know about you, but I gotta see it to believe it type learner. Like I'm like I want to see it. I want
Yeah.
to see what the hair feels like while you manipulating it to do different things. But like I said, if we
Right.
can keep in contact with you through those Facebook groups, we'll always know what is going on. So color culture, thank you for mentioning that. It is coloring. It's not coloring outside the lines. Did I just make that up, or did you say that earlier?
No, but she kind of does color outside the
Okay.
line. Yeah.
I don't know where I was like, is it coloring out? I don't know why that just popped into my head, but I like that. So, but yes, we do need to have a broader, better understanding of color. So you guys make sure you connect on those platforms so we can get a better understanding of color. So are you teaching? You're gonna be with color culture? Are you teaching anything else? Is there any other educational events that you have going on that we can be a part of?
There's some stuff coming up the pipeline, but I also do salon business consulting where I help you with the back office as well. So you can book your appointments with me at thesmallsfirm.as.me, or you can visit my website, tyrasmalls.com, to stay up abreast on any things that I have going on. And on my Facebook page, I am Tyra Berry. And on my Instagram, I am at Miss Tyra B. And I do post my classes that I am going to be doing. They will be posted on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, that is awesome. Yes, we definitely going to stay in touch because as an industry now, we need to grow collectively. Like if one of us, I believe in if one of us is getting ahead, you got to reach back and just snatch somebody with you. Because sometimes pulling people don't work. Just go on and
Yeah,
snatch them, and then tell them to snatch
catch
somebody
them
else.
up.
Right? Just go, just yank them up real fast, like how our mama used to do us. That's how we turned out.
Yank them.
Just yank them up. They be all
Yeah.
right. We survive. They'll survive too. So I definitely love that. So we shared with you tonight 3 tips. Is there anything else that you want to share with us? Is anything that we need to know? Right, we're struggling as an industry. Is there anything else you want to share with us? Something else that we need to know that can actually help us right now? Some little pocket nugget we can use.
I will say go back to the basics. So, everybody's going to be stuck in their house. Your
Mm-hmm.
clients need shampoo. You better start retailing the shampoo that's on that wall and shipping it to them or having them pick it up, curbside pick up, whatever you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
That will help you get some in your pocket. Also doing like many tutorials on your website and sending them to your clients in your email marketing. Just keeping them engaged, keeping them involved, and just sending out a email just saying I'm thinking about you. That goes a long way and lets them know that you're actually thinking about them in this time as well,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not all about you. You're actually thinking about them as well. So those are some things that I would suggest you do during this time. And like I said, studying never stops, learning never stops. So if you have any like webinars that you've been putting off watching or some classes that you've been putting off taking and they're digital, get your computer out, get your notebook out, and now is the time to learn. And Color Culture does have a digital color interpretation DVD that you can purchase on colorculture.com, and it is digital. So you can actually purchase that on her website and start with the color interpretation so that if you do attend one of the classes, you won't be far behind.
That's awesome. Yes,
So
I
that's what I
love
think
that. Yeah, I love that. Yes.
of.
So let's
Time.
get back to basics. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. So
Yep.
it's
Make this
nothing.
time useful. And if you have a
Yes.
mannequin at home and a mannequin, get out and practice some color techniques.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And start. You
That's
can
what I suggest.
practice
So
though. You can actually practice some of those techniques with that old color you got sitting on the shelf. is the mannequin. She'll
Listen,
be
you just
okay.
practice with that Clairol.
Right? Practice with that Clairol, right?
Be all
Go
right.
practice with that old lightener
Yes,
and that Clairol. Never mind what the results is, but it's the
yes,
technique. Is it blending? Does it look right? Is it smooth? Is it cohesive? Forget it's burgundy or
right,
champagne brown.
exactly.
Right? That's that. You know what? That would be a great. Somebody should do that. I'm gonna put this out there in the atmosphere. Somebody needs to do some mixed up color class with some old Clairol formulation and some old lightning that they got sitting on the shelf. Just for fun. That's all I'm saying. That would be very interesting to watch. We always watching YouTube anyway, so if you do some techniques like that and stick it on YouTube,
Correct.
watch your viewing rate. Maybe I'll do that. I think I got some old lightning in there in the back or something. Got a couple mannequins. That's just a thought now. That's just a thought.
Correct.
But I love the fact of having you on. I love the fact that we're talking about color. I want to thank you guys for sharing this out. I want to thank you guys for commenting, joining in on the fun, giving us those hearts, giving us those thumbs up. Tyra, you have been amazing. Thank you for coming in and giving us those tips. And remember, if you guys are out there and you are struggling, reach back, grab somebody, bring them with you, and go find you a mentor. And as you learn, just snatch them up and bring them with you and tell them to do the same. That's the only way that we can grow as an industry, by getting to the next level. As we mentioned earlier, Tyra, give us those websites one more time on how we can reach you. Websites, Facebook, Instagrams, all that great stuff.
So Facebook it's at no, Facebook is Tyra Berry.
Got it.
Instagram is at Miss Tyra B,
Got it.
and it's MSTRAB.
Mm-hmm.
And then for color culture, it's color culture on Instagram and Facebook. And texture versus race is texture versus race on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
And then the website is culture.com.
All right. We got it. I hope you
And then
guys.
my website is
Okay, TyraSmalls.com. All right, guys, we have all of those links. Tyra, I want to thank you for coming on here tonight. We have all those links so that we can go ahead on and get in contact with you. We're going to see your face again. We're going to have her back. We're going to have to break her out of that social circle. We're going to have to snatch her. Okay, here's what I need y'all to do. I need y'all to go to her page and just blow her up and just tell her to be social. Just put it on her, just tag her and be social all day long so we can pull her up out of that shell. She is a great educator and we want to see her. We want to know who she are. If you watching this video, head to her page right now and leave her a message that just say be social. Cheese. And that is all. Leave that smiley face emoji up there on her page as you click on Be Social and just leave that comment so we can start seeing you and can start learning more about you and what you have to share, what you have to offer. Is there any last words you have for us tonight?
no, I just want everybody to be safe, spend time with family, and make the most of this break.
Thank you for
That's all I got.
Thank you for coming on tonight. I really appreciate you being here.
Welcome. It was a pleasure having you reach out to me. I was like, what? Okay. So this year's my year of yes. So I've been putting myself out there a little bit more. So
That is awesome. Well, thank you again. And we will have you back because we want you to be social. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate you guys coming on, taking the time to sit here with us, to listen to us, to sharing our information, to take notes with us. Yes, more importantly, to take notes. Go ahead back on and pull that pocket information and store it away. Use that information so that you can grow as a beauty professional so that you can get to your next level. And as always, I hope to see you inside of the Salon Business Blueprint Club. This is a membership platform designed for all salon professionals and stylists to get the lessons, the tools, to take courses, to get salon documents that's going to help you grow your beauty business to the next level. Also in that group, we have our own community forum with me. I am your coach right there on the platform, answering any questions that you may have at any time that you get stuck. You can go through the material 24 hours a day at your leisure and learn from commission-based salon to I can't even think. It's so much stuff in there, guys. What I need you to do, though, is head on over to buildyoursalonbusiness.com. That's buildyoursalonbusiness.com so that you can find more about the Salon Business Blueprint Club and become a member so that you can get coaching, you can get the member, and you can get the courses that you need to take your business to the next level. And as always, Build Your Salon Business Talk airs every Tuesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we bring you tips and tricks to help you grow to the next level with our special guests. We have a wonderful time tonight asking your questions, and until next Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as always, I'll talk to you soon.